Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you had a great week, or hope you're having a great week. For those of you who are into the weekend already, hope you'll have a great weekend. But let's get right into it. We'll do a full market update. We'll talk about Bitcoin. We'll talk about the market. We'll talk about altcoins. I always try to look at XRP and Dogecoin when we're talking about altcoins as well. So that's what we're doing. And right now, today is looking pretty good. This morning and the beginning of this afternoon was a bit weren't great market circumstances. In general, the market was very correlated and there wasn't a lot of bullish momentum right here. But that's okay. I mean, usually the Europe session sucks either way. But right now, there's more bullish momentum and it's looking pretty good. So we'll focus on altcoins a little bit later. First of all, what I do want to say is that we predicted the flush yesterday. So hopefully I was able to warn enough of you for the potential move that was coming. Second of all, everything right now for Bitcoin looks very bullish again, so that's great news. But in the end, today we had the unemployment rate and non-farm payrolls data. Very, very often, especially going into the weekend right now, that is a very volatile day. All right, so even though right now everything looks good, and I'm trading like the market is still super bullish, so that's personally how I'm looking at it. You should today be able to switch very quickly in bias, right? If you see some sort of a major bearish indication coming around the corner, then you should be able to switch bias very quickly. At the moment, everything looks good, all right? Bitcoin right here found strong support here at 98,000. Is trying to break above the previous month POC right here at 99,000. That, in my opinion, is one of the most important key levels here. It's not secured yet, and that's also, you know, if right now we're unable to break above that, for example, with the momentum we're seeing right now, that's a bearish indication. But I'm assuming we'll break above that, because if you look at all the other fundamentals, dollar strength index was down, because we got some, the unemployment rate and non-farm payrolls were actually quite good, or quite good for us, bad for the dollar strength index. USDT dominance still in line, still bullish right here. The stock markets also bounced nicely with a nice bounce from the Russell 2000, which is very relevant for crypto specifically, but also from the Nasdaq, all going up to new all-time highs. And the Bitcoin dominance is also still bearish, right? So market circumstances right now seem very bullish. There's also still very much a Coinbase Bitcoin premium. So everything is looking great. It's also growing. So everything is looking great. I think it's most likely that Bitcoin is going to be able to get up to those previous highs at 102 and 103. Whether we can break above that, yes or no, depends on the volume. With the current volume, volume is actually $122 billion. But no, I mean, volume is dropping down. So if the volume is able to get some sort of an increase again, then we can also break out. For now, I assume we'll get there with the current technicals and fundamentals. I don't think we'll break above that. What I think is most interesting though right now is altcoins. All right, and then specifically, and I've said this before, and the last time I said this, it actually wasn't the best. But specifically Ethereum, which I have bought, all right, so maybe I'm a bit biased. This call was given in the Signal group, by the way, so if you're interested in profitable trades, given to you very easy with entry, stop loss, take profit, consider joining our Signal group. Links to that are down in the description and the pinned comment. But Ethereum is looking very, very good, and this is the Ethereum chart, obviously looking great. But what's even more important is this, and this is ETH BTC. Which has started an uptrend and is also on the verge of breaking a strong resistance level right here. Now, it would be best, I think, to wait for that resistance to actually break. But with the momentum we're seeing right now, I think it has a good chance. And what that also brings is opportunities for Ethereum beta. All right, so coins like Arbitrum, Pendle, Optimism should also be on your watch list. ENS, also very strong. So in terms of altcoins, I think those are the main focus right now when we're talking about the narrative. Dogecoin and XRP, both, not much going on. I covered these earlier this morning. Both of them have low volume, not a lot of momentum, and in general, both are not close to breaking out. So if that does happen, I'll keep you updated on that. But for now, not really much focus on those. Some other altcoins, though, that I am focused on are Celestia or TIA, Fetch, which I am already long on, just so you know, also given in the Signal group, which is now in profit. and layer 0. But layer 0 is a bit of a difficult one. You'll see why, because that has been ridiculously bullish for a long time already. Right, so I'm not sure if this is still a great opportunity to get in, even though maybe a retest off of 6.8 could be an opportunity. So yeah, that's what I think you need to focus on regarding the markets, and also why I expect the markets to be bullish. But I do want to remind you, and by the way, the funding rates also look fine again. So there isn't that much of a flush risk anymore, which is also bullish. But yeah, like I said, you should be able to switch your bias. Non-farm payroll days are notoriously volatile, but for now, looks good. And I think we can actually get some nice trades again today. But that's it. That's what I think you need to know. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.